Yeah.
So, welcome everyone for day 7 of Becoming the Master series. Today's topic is no money exchange and no idol worship. We have our wonderful smiling master, Arun Alladurgam. He is a senior software engineer based in Atlanta, Georgia, with over a decade of dedicated meditation practice. Alongside his professional career in the corporate sector, Arun has been deeply committed to inner transformation and spiritual growth through meditation. He actively contributes to the spiritual community by volunteering in various consciousness expanding initiatives across Atlanta and the broader USA, including Pssm USA, PMC USA, and Dhyana Mahachakram Mega Meditation Summit USA. Currently, Arun serves as a passionate volunteer with the Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy, offering his time and energy to support the vision of spreading meditation, mindfulness, and holistic well being to all. Welcome, Arun, and thank you for all your wonderful service to the community. Over to you.
Thanks, Vetaji, so much for giving this wonderful opportunity to speak. I know there are great masters here, so I don't know how much I can speak, make you learn something, right? But definitely I'll share something. But before we go there, we'll do some 20 minutes of meditation, then we'll do it. Okay. Yeah. So, friends, I think you already know how to do meditation. Yeah, please start sitting in a comfortable posture. Any posture is fine. Anything that makes you comfortable, please choose that posture. If you are on the ground, yeah, sit on the ground floor or chair. Any place is fine. Close your eyes. We'll have some soft music that will help us go into the deeper state from within. If you have specs, please remove it. Just be with your breath. Observe your normal, natural breath. There are hundreds of things happening around you, but for a moment, let us choose our breath over everything else. Let us choose to be with ourselves over any of the thoughts. Last 5 minutes, just be with your breath. Last 2 minutes, my dear friends. Be gratitude for whatever we have. Last 1 minute, friends. Be with your breath. Last 30 seconds. Okay, friends. Whenever you're ready, place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly open your eyes when you're ready. Yeah, that's it. Please open your eyes. Thank you so much. Wow, this is so wonderful. I was like opening my eyes here and there just to guide, but was was into that energy, uh, consciousness, not able to open my eyes at all. Thank you so much for this beautiful energy created by all the masters who are participating every day. Thank you so much, Omega team. And thank you, Bhavani Madam, for arranging these sessions, inviting all the great masters as guests and sharing all the wisdoms. And this 18 principles itself is energy booster for all of us in taking this movement forward every day. Yeah, thank you. So with this, friends, today I think every day you are learning something or other thing about the PSS movement. I hope all of the masters who are attending these sessions are pretty much well aware of PSS movement, Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. In that movement, these guiding principles, the 18 guiding principles, are kind of a backbone to support this movement. It's like a thread which is which is connecting all those hand-picked, cherry-picked jewel in in an enlightened master. Okay, so each and every book, let's consider each and every book as a jewel, or what you call some stones, the emeralds, all those things. So every book will learn something. Every experience we learn something. If you meet one master, we learn something. But to bind everything together, you need to practice them. How do you practice? You need some guiding. You need some guiding force behind all these things to practice from within, right? That guiding is nothing but these 18 principles. So these 18 principles are something, uh, a path to an enlightenment. Enlightenment is something that happens every day. It is not actually a destination, but it is a journey. How you can actually journey this enlightenment process. You can journey using these 18 guiding principles. So today we are going to talk two such jewels to make ourselves little closer to the enlightenment journey. So all these days you have learned everything, right? So make sure that you are practicing these. These are not something you just read and leave. These are few things that we need to practice every day, with or without our knowledge. It is not that you remember, recollect every day, but it has to happen as your daily life. You'll not write anything on the board like, hey, I have to do the brushing, I have to do bathing, I have to eat daily. You don't write them in your board and then follow, right? So these are the things, those are little common sense, little common things that we do every day. In the same way, as an enlightened master, we don't write these things. We don't talk these things every day, but they have to practice every day. You have to read books. You don't need to write that, hey, I have to read the books. No, it has to happen naturally. You need to do meditation. You don't need to write somewhere. You just do meditation every day. You need to talk to each other. You need to talk to your spiritual friends every day. You don't need to worry about whether to write it, whether to make a note of it. No, but that has to happen every day. Likewise, today I brought two more such gems. The first gem that I want to talk about, this one guiding principle, is you tend to share this meditation journey, teach meditation for free. You don't need to charge for whatever you are teaching. It is like you go to a restaurant and you like some food there, and you're just sharing that ambience, the bliss that you energized or you tasted. What a beautiful food that I've tasted today, and I want to share this knowledge or the information to my friend because he also need to taste the same thing. With out of enthusiasm, out of some excitement, we share those things, right? If you watch a movie and you share to your friend, you share to your friend as if like, yeah, I need to make my friend also experience the same sort of thing what I have experienced today, right? So you don't charge for that. You don't charge your friend, hey, I need to tell you one thing, I need some money for that in exchange. No, we don't do that, right? It is natural. It is a natural common sense that we just share things when we really like it. Just like, let's say Bhavani madam did one nice cooking, nice food dish, and we ate, and I really loved that food. So then the next day, I go to my friend, I say that, hey, Bhavani madam did a nice dish yesterday, and she made lot of good food. So we'll go again to her home and we'll eat the same dish whenever we get a call. If I get a call, I will invite you as well. I'll tell my friend is also coming, so we'll enjoy the dish, right? It is just like that. You learn meditation, you experience some blissful moments in that meditation, you experience a joy, and now the next thing is you just share this out of joy, out of love, you share to your fellow friends. It is as simple as that. There is nothing to do any money exchanges or any kind of charges, ticketing system, nothing needed to teach meditation. With this beautiful uh, concept, we actually go to each and every place, every friend, every known friend, every unknown friend, every known person, every unknown person. We go and we treat them as your friend. He's not somebody new. Just like how you are sharing it to your friend about your blissful moment, you're sharing every new person as your friend and you're sharing this knowledge. So make it as a friendship goal, make it as a thing out of your love. A normal human being does this. You don't need to be a coach to do it. You don't need to be a trainer, certified professional. You don't need to charge anyone to do all these services. It's just a basic human tendency. You just need to be a little bit of human to do this. Little bit of master, little bit of pyramid master. You need to be little bit of a kind human being, a kind friend, a kind colleague, a kind family member. That's all. That's all we are looking for. So if you have all these little bit pieces of all these things within you, that's it. You already achieved half of it. You are already an enlightened person. If you have little bit of common sense on sharing these items to your friends, your known friend, your unknown friend, that's all. The game is over. You are already right there. You don't need to worry about chasing something, chasing the enlightenment. Enlightenment is right there within you. So with this, like this is what we need, my dear friends. So if we are already doing this with our knowledge or without our knowledge, we are already doing this. We did this many times in our life for many reasons, for many things, many reviews we have given, many ratings that we have already given. For movies, could be food, could be your taste, could be rating anything, right? Hey, that is good, this is bad. You shared many such things in your life to your friends. And now you are just adding meditation also into the same thing that you are already doing it. And the next great principle that I wanted to bring is no idol worship. The moment I say idol worship, most of the time, 90% of the people will go away from this meditation technique or with this pyramid masters or PSS movement. But friends, let's try to understand deeper meaning in it and also in a lighter way. I'll share one simple example by taking one metaphor here. Okay, like how many people know cricket? So yeah, you know cricket, right? So in cricket, back in India, like I'm basically from a Indian background, Indian origin. So I take cricket as some regular thing, right? Like most of the people think. So in cricket, we have a lot of great cricketers whom we actually worship, whom we actually take a posters. You do all that stuff. So just take this as an example. If I like Sachin Tendulkar, if I take his poster, put it in my bedroom, I keep worshiping him every day. Do I get cricket like Sachin? No. Yes or no? No. Right? Yeah. In the same way, if I can take it as a what you call like a target or a daily inspiration. There are. Let me give you one simple example. MS Dhoni is a well-known captain in India. Okay, MS Dhoni had a picture of Sachin Tendulkar in his home when he is doing his schooling. When he was a kid, there was a poster like Sachin Tendulkar in his home every day. He used to look at him and go for batting every day. Okay, and there are many such folks in India. There are crores of people who idol Sachin Tendulkar as a demigod, a god of cricket. 99% of them who had Sachin Tendulkar in his home did not get to the Indian cricket team. But 1%, like some MS Dhoni, came and played for Indian team, Indian cricket team, and played along with Sachin Tendulkar. Why? Because not just he worshipped it, he actually started practicing cricket just like how Sachin practiced it. 99% just worshipped it. That 1% people not just worshipped it, took it as a challenge, took it as a target, took it as how he behaves, how he practices, how he actually helps the country. They did 99% people, whatever they have not done, that 1% people did the rest of the things too. Like how Sachin played, how he practiced every day, how he's achieving all these things, how he mastered the technique. They started practicing it every day. Those 1% people who practiced every day, irrespective of what condition they are in, those were the people will get a chance to play with Sachin Tendulkar. In the same way, what we have to do is, apart from idol worshipping, we need to understand the qualities of the idol. Let's say if I'm worshipping Lord Rama, if you keep worshipping Lord Rama for hundreds and hundreds of years, you'll never become Lord Rama. Let's say if I'm let's say I'm mastering the art of doing the Shirsasana. Like the head goes down and hand the legs and everything goes up. Total body up. I do it now right away. And then you worship me every day. Take my picture, put it in your hall. You worship me every day. Do you think you'll get the Shirsasana? There is 100% chance that you'll never get Shirsasana until you practice it. Right? In the same way, even Sri Krishna, Lord Sri Rama, or Anjaneya Swami, anyone, any worship, Jesus Christ or Muhammad Prophet. So all these people, even if you worship every day, you'll never get to the position where they are now. In order to get to the position where they are now, you need to have the qualities of what they have achieved, how they have behaved, what kind of behavior they were maintaining during the situations that they faced. In the same way, we also need to understand like what if Sri Krishna does, or if Sri Krishna is in my place, how he used to behave in terms of situations like a tensed situation. It could be a chaotic situation. It could be some stressful situation. How Sri Krishna behaved in such way. How Lord Rama took decision when he was in crisis situation. Start seeing yourself as Lord Rama or Lord Sita. You know, it could be Mahalakshmi, it could be Satyabhama, it could be Rukmini Devi. There are many goddesses in our life where you can actually start doing the idol worship. So instead of worshipping, try to understand their behavior, try to see yourself in their shoes and how you are doing it and how they have handled it. If you are able to understand the lifestyle, or if you want to adopt their lifestyle in your life, that will definitely make you a step forward towards your enlightenment. I can give many metaphors as such, but it is you need to practice. It is up to you whether to practice it or go against it. So friends, this is very important for all of us, is to understand rather blindly believing it, or blindly just uh, stay away, or like strike it off. They both are wrong. Even if you are blindly believing it, or if you are striking it away straight away, the both cases you'll never learn. The only way that you can learn from everything is by understanding it scientifically, spiritually, practicing it every day. Try to experience it, experiment it. Everything, whatever you learn today, tomorrow is the time you practice. Day after tomorrow, you will practice experiencing it. Try different new things, experiment it. When the combination of all these things happens every day, one day you become an expert. The other day you will try to master it. And the next day you become a master. And the last day you become enlightened. And there is no other day after that. Everything will be blissful. So, friends, this is very important for all of us just to practice every day. Whatever you learn today, practice it. Don't make it a mere knowledge. Nothing comes when you just understand, learn, hear all these things from books. Only when you practice it, even if you read 1,000 books and you did not practice anything, you are nothing. But you learned something, one simple line in any of the books, and you practice that for over 100 days, then you are much better than who read 1,000 books. So, friends, practice it. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes man or human perfect. So, it's better what you can do is these are the principles every day that you need to practice. If you really like one God, let's say, if you love Jesus or if you love Lord Rama, okay, take it, yeah, Lord Rama. So the next day that you need to do is you do not need to worship it, but you need to understand the characteristics of Lord Rama. In your life, if you are Lord Rama, what would be your behavior? Do you actually feel, like fearful for any situation, or how you actually behave every day? For every day, you'll have hundreds of challenges. So if you wanted to worship really anyone, then worship yourself by staying in the shoes of Lord Rama. You want to really worship Lord Rama, you become Lord Rama and start behaving like Lord Rama and see things in your life. So that is what the real meaning is. No, idol worship is not going away or hating people who are worshipping the idols. Don't hate people who are doing this idol worship already. We are not here to hate anyone. We are here to love everyone, uh, teach them what we learned, teach them the best of possible ways, the right ways, and how we can actually evolve. And there is a nice saying by Dayanand Saraswati that Puja mettu kada agartha. Do you know what the meaning of agartha? What is puja? What is mettu? Mettu is like stepping forward, stepping highward. Puja is nothing but idol worship, worshipping something. What is agartha? Agartha is a pothole, like in forest. We actually uh, put some like I don't know what it, it is a trap. It is a trap to make any tigers or like to make them fall on the trap. So once you fall into the trap, it will take your lifetimes to get out of it. In the same way, if you fall in the trap of worshipping things, then you will be there forever in the same loop again and again, taking lifetimes again and again by being, like this thing, sadhu or something, where you'll never learn. You always find someone superior to you, and you never wanted to get there because you always have no idea how to get there. So with this, friends, I wanted to conclude and try to understand this. Don't try to get into the quick conclusions or quick judgments here, but try to practice, try to experiment it, try to learn from it. You are the only master who can actually make you evolve. Nobody else can do that for you. Everyone else here are to guide you. They can give the hand to you to come forward, but it is you who have to do that by yourself. Everybody else can applaud you, can appreciate you, but the game has to be played by you. Everyone is here like a cheerful leader, like we are in the crowd. We only clap for your, boundaries or whatever you do achievements on your ground, but we cannot come and play for you. If we start playing for you, then we get the awards, not you. So yeah, let's play our game. Let's play our game in a perfect way. The moment we are done with the game, either we learn, either we win or learn. There are only two possible ways. Both are like we are success. So yeah, with this, I wanted to conclude and thank you so much for giving me one such wonderful opportunity in this big platform. I know Omega Pyramid team is doing amazing job. They are the guiding force for all the people who are in America. Thank you so much, Bhavani Madam, and also Sharma sir, if he's here. Like, thank you so much, yeah, for giving me this opportunity. And I'll conclude my session for here today. I hope I'm not crossing the time. Yeah, thanks. I think 20 minutes is what I heard. So I'm just trying to count them every minute before I conclude my session.
Oh, no, no. Actually, we have 20 for each principle. That's what.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So I thought like 20 minutes, then I try to conclude with 10 minutes, 10 minutes each. Then I
Oh,
have much time, then I can explain better
yes, please.
than,
Yeah,
than
yeah.
what
Please,
I
please go ahead. Please,
Oh, nice,
please.
nice. Yeah, then I'll go ahead and talk a few more examples,
Yeah,
sharing the
that's what I
same
was
thing.
thinking. Why he is in a hurry?
No,
Oh,
no, 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 I'm
please.
not in hurry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, this is much helpful for me to explain more. So I'll give one simple
Don't
example
be hurry,
here
be Arun.
for 18 principles. There was Nanda Master back in India who's no more in his physical body now. So he when Patri sir actually created 18 principles, Nanda sir asked him. Nanda sir asked him, "Sir, why 18 principles, sir? It is not a magic number like 10 or 20. That could be a round number, right? And some people give three principles or five principles. Why this 18? 1, 8. What is the significance behind 18?" So Patri sir then said, like, I and Nanda sir in a funny way, in a funnier note, he said that, "Sir, all principles are good except that non-veg thing. Can you actually remove that? Let's make it 17 even." He said, Patri sir then said, 18 must be there. There is significant uh, reason behind being those 18 principles. There are 18 parvas in Mahabharata. Each and every parva has its significance. In the same way, each and every principle, whenever you master that principle, you actually tend to cross one chakra in your entire life. So each and every chakra that we actually tend to have only 7 chakras, but there are 18 chakras within us. So whenever you master one principle, you actually balance your chakra within. So in these 18 principles, the one that we are talking about is those are like do's, don'ts, and then evolutions. So what we have speaking is don'ts. A master, uh, a master actually in the first six principles, you have to must do those things. The next thing is next 7 to 12 principles. They are like if any master will actually have hurdles, the challenges in their evolution. Each and every challenge is like a pothole for him. So whenever you are into the trap, you'll easily go again back some lifetimes back in order to skip, in order to evade those potholes in your evolution. These were the steps that you don't need to do. You don't do. These were the steps that you should not do in your evolution. Then your evolution will become much faster. That's the reason I gave the second six guiding principles. In those principles, these were the ones. Like when you do the money exchange, you again make a business. you again will fall into the trap of, illusion of making money out of your spiritual knowledge. Once you start doing it again, you fall into the trap of going back to the cycle of birth and death. Because there are like Harshad Vargas, the six elements where you actually tend to balance, right? You will give yourself a chance to go back again, fight with those Harshad Vargas if you start doing the money exchanges. Once you fall into the trap of seeing the money for all the spiritual wisdom that you are gaining here, there are high number of chances that you go fall back again. So that's why you should not be doing this. That's the reason I started predicting all these things. A master will always have these challenges. I've seen them in number of times in my life, in my lifetimes. So whatever I have done, whatever I have not done, what is it that making me go faster? What is it that making me go fall back? I've identified all those steps together, and this lifetime I wanted to give them as principles. This is one such principle where if you are doing the money exchanges, there are high number of chances from within you, you may fall for the trap of money and you go back. And you may actually lose a chance to teach a guy who may be enlightened, who may be about to enlighten, but because of your money exchanges, he may not come to you, and you may miss a chance to teach meditation to someone who is actually desperate enough to learn meditation from you. So that's the reason I wanted to make sure 100% of our time will be utilized in your evolution, not to go fall back. That's the reason this principle is very important. So the next thing is parallel to that, the idol worship is as important as any other principle. If you keep looking some of the idols in front of you, if you keep doing the bhajana and like prayer to the same guy, your evolution cannot go beyond him. You yourself creating a limitation for your life and staying there in a circle for the entire life, not just for the entire life, but if you keep visualizing doing these things again and again, you will be falling into the trap of staying in the same loop for thousands of lives. That's why you should not be having any idol to you, because you cannot go beyond, you cannot see much beyond than that. If you want to be a Hindu, you cannot go beyond Hindu. There will be a circle you created for yourself, and you're not able to see beyond it. So try to break all the boundaries that you have created so far. In order to break all the boundaries, you need to be very open-minded. When you are closed mind, you yourself are restricting your evolution. Nobody else is restricting you. So you are the only one who either can make you evolve, and you are the only one who can actually destroy yourself. Nobody else can do that in our life. Nobody has a permission or right in getting you, connect to your higher self or connect to the vision that you have before this birth. So these are the stepping stones. My dear friends, it's very important that you every day you practice this. Every day, whenever you feel like you want to do the idol worship again, you just think of how I can go beyond it. There are like four eyes, four states of visions. Let me tell you this simple concept about what is this No ideal worship concept. Okay. The first state of a meditation journey is you actually, the moment you close your eyes, the moment you close your eyes, you start. I mean, the first state is you start seeing things. Whatever you see, you start only believing that, you only learn that, you only understand that, you only perceive them. This is first state, whatever we are doing now. So now I'm seeing use the computer, the phone. No, I start seeing people, I start seeing everything. That is one set of perception that we have. This is level one. The level two is in this state, you only see one time, one space. You cannot see what's happening in India, what's happening in Europe, what's happening in Mars. You can only see at one place wherever you are for one such set of area. That's the only thing that we can do through your naked eye. And it is very real. It looks like very real. The second thing is you close your eyes and you start seeing things from your mental eye. The mental eye, it has much bigger capacity than what your physical eye can do. The mental eye can go past and it can go to the future predictions. Mental eye can predict as per as whatever that happened so far in your life. It can predict some things. It can definitely predict tomorrow it's going to be morning. You're going to see light. You're going to see sun. And again, after night, you'll see night. You have to turn on the lights. Everything that can predict easily. The mental eye can go little bit of future, little bit of past. It can do all these things, not just past and future. It can also go beyond spaces. It can actually sense what's happening in Tirupati, what's happening in Europe. It can predict what's happening in Sun, what's happening in Mars. It can predict little bit, like with the knowledge that it gained over the period of some reading books, or like watching videos. The moment you close your first physical eye, the mental eye will open. Okay. If you close that mental eye by observing the breath, by doing meditation, the third eye will open. The third eye is all about divine eye that is within you. The divine is not something that is given, or you nothing as such. It's already there. You will realize that you have that over the period of time. In that divine eye, it will start looking for your inspirational models. It could be your divine idols. It could be, if you are from a Hindu culture, then the best idols that you can worship is Rama, Krishna, Sita, like all these masters, Lalita Devi, Venkatesh Swami, all these idols. Then those people, you are able to tend to communicate with them, tend to understand their knowledge, their wisdom, how Kabir Das behaved, how Sri Ramadasu become, how Annamaya is getting treated. All these masters, you'll able to sense them. You're able to sense and their behavior, everything that you can sense, and you want to reach them. This is much beyond your time, your space, over the period, over the decades. You'll tend to understand their lifetimes in their past life, behavior, the emotions, everything. This is much bigger, but it has its limitations. It cannot go beyond that. So the last fourth stage, we need to target for the fourth stage. That is wisdom eye. Wisdom eye is all about coming back after learning everything, how God behaves, how mental behavior is, how physical behavior is. Now you have to merge all these three together and start applying that in your real life. That is called wisdom eye. That is your intuitiveness towards your real life. So you start parallelly seeing all these things together and start merging them together, and then start working for it. When you understand this thing, then the principle that we have said now, no ideal worship, will be understood easily. So start seeing them every day. So it's very important for all of us is you see everything with your wisdom eye, not with your divine eye, not with your physical eye, not with your mental eye, but with the combination of all these three eyes every day. Every day with your physical eye, with your mental eye, like you should be having some mental, like behavioral thing. You should have them, and then you should have the divine eye, like how the great masters that I know will do at this point of time, what they will do, how they behave, and start merging them together and start acting on the action, acting on the situations. So this is a way you actually go enlightened. You become enlightened. So in this state, you will not have any kind of attachment or a detachment. You'll completely with the situation. You'll completely be smiling. You think of Sri Krishna all the time and then see like how he is smiling at difficult situation. He's okay to surrender. He's okay to dominate. He can on his day he can dominate anybody else in the world, but still he'll be very humble, knowing the situations of the future. He'll be understanding the consequences. He understands that he's going to die if he climb to the tree, but he still do that. He still does lot of things that he know that it's going to happen. See, you have to have that kind of wisdom eye. Still, you'll be able to face the consequences, and still you do the situations according to the situation. So this is very important. Like you merge all these things together. This principle is very important that we do that every day. So with these friends, yeah, I think it's 11. I think I went out of the subject for sure. But yeah, it is a need of the moment. We need of the hour that we should be understanding these principles thoroughly. You research, you become a scientist. Scientist always does the research. He'll never accept anything that's happening already. He always does the research on his side. He experiments it. He or she, like scientist, will experiment it. Scientists will understand each and every deep, minute details. Okay, then he create a principle, he create a formula. Oh, okay, I understood the pattern now. Now I know what to do. They'll create the formula. Scientists create formulas. Scientists create patterns. Scientists understand the flow. Let's become that scientists. Yeah, we'll create our own formulas with these principles. Yeah, thank you, friends.
Thank you, Arun Master, for the peaceful meditation and a wonderful session with many practical examples like cricket, Sachin. We could relate it easily and understand the concepts. Thank you. Anyone have any questions?
Thank you, Arun Master. You explained very good. Thank you. And you told the significance of 18 principles. And you said the first six are do's and second six sets are don'ts. Like Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Yama, Nima, do and don't. What is the third six set? First six you said do's, don't, and second six sets don't. What is
Yeah.
the third six set?
And third is like for evolution.
Evolution. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So third are always they are high energetic beings. The moment you go into the 13th one, you always see like reading the book, participate in the group consciousness, build the pyramid meditation centers.
Okay,
They are
okay.
like evolutions thing. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good explanation.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And for sharing also, for sharing the meditation to others, for some people may not be able to explain properly. So I think if we can be example, if we do the meditation and people see the people around us and the change in us, that will motivate us that will motivate them to follow. Yeah, then they will ask us, then we can explain. So being example, so we'll be
Yeah, yeah.
peaceful. They see the change in our behavior. So we have to try to show our behavioral change. So we have to change. That will help them to come to the meditation. Thank you.
Yeah, I always say this thing, whatever you said, right? Your behavior is the best ad for the meditation. Your changing behavior, how you behave, how you actually react, respond, all those things are big ads, big advertisements for your meditation. Not your teaching, not your speech, not your words, but your behavior. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think Teju Master, like,
Hello, Arun. It was very nice. Nice. Both the principle you explained very well. We got a good knowledge. We are all new. I'm new person to the meditation. I learning a lot. Thank you so much.
thank you, Master.
Namaste, Master.
Namaste.
Superb explanation with simple examples, with smiling face. As
Thank you.
Veta said, ఎలా చెప్పారంటే అరటిపండు ఒలిచి నోట్లో పెట్టినట్టు అంత ఈజీగా మాకు చెప్పారు. Yeah, it's very, very good explanation. And recently, 6 months back, I stopped ideal worship. So after that, a lot of transformation happened within myself. My awareness levels increased and seeing God in everywhere. So changed a lot. Thank you so much. But you explained with small examples, which very in a very understandable way. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Teju garu, just now before you raised your hand, do you want to share?
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. Master, if our behavior changes, but still the opposite person complains a lot actually than before, what does it mean? Like we didn't change or
No, it is never about the other person, right? So uh, you cannot you cannot change anybody else in the world. The only thing that you can do is within you. So the only change that you can do is for yourself. And the change is something, it's a paradox thing. So sometimes your change make them change over the decades. It will not happen overnight. It is not something that you change it today, so the next day they have to change. No. By looking at you for years and years and years, someday they will change. And that is again their choice. It is not our choice. There is nothing like static thing. So I change it today, after 20 days, he will change. Nothing as such. Yeah.
Okay. And while we are changing also, will there be fluctuations in ourselves? I see that. Is that
Yeah,
normal?
it is again, we cannot write a book that hey, change after 20 days of meditation, this change happens. If it is not happening, then your meditation is wrong. Nothing as such. There are no such rules. Everything is unique here. Even if we sit meditation together, none of us will have the same experiences. In the same way, every meditation is unique, every change is unique, and every change is again depending on the people and surroundings, the situations. So it is something you have to do it every day. It is like the meditation, the spiritual, the middle path is like walking on the rope. Okay, if you are walking on the rope, you have to balance all the time by having a by having a rope. You take the help of a rope and then you try to balance on a rope, right? It is just like that. Today you passed, the tomorrow it's again a new exam.
Okay.
Every day you have to pass. That is not yesterday I passed it, so going forward I pass every day. No,
Okay.
it is like you do it every day. It's like everyday exam.
Got it. Thank you,
Yeah.
Master.
Yes, Lavanya garu, you can unmute.
Hi, Arun Master. My name is Lavanya Andi. Namaste. I have seen you in Los Angeles in the Dhyana Maha Chakra event. Um, I just remembered one thing after seeing you is that day I was so much overwhelmed with the scene where Ivan Bavsarik has donated you some money for the pyramid construction in Atlanta. And you don't believe me, by seeing that, I was so connected. I don't know why. I'm a person who never cries. If anything happens, I'm very strong. And that moment, something triggered me, and I have been crying non-stoply for like 1.5 hours that day. And I just met him, and I took a hug from Ivan Bavsarik, and I don't know why. I mean, I was having that uncontrollable tears that day by seeing that, just that situation where he donated some money to you, saying that, okay, I'm so sorry. This is what I'm able to donate for you. This is 1 month of my salary in Croatia's dollar, right? So that sentence moved my heart a lot, actually. So I just wanted to share that again when I saw you. It's nice seeing you today, and thank you so much for your sharing, Arun Master.
Thank you so much, Lavanya ji. Yeah, you reminded me of the best moments of my life. Thank you so much. Yes, certainly it is not just for you. Even if I recollect those situations, I still feel like I have to yet to do a lot of stuff. Even if I get more demotivated for any reason. So these were the situations in my life that I tend to recollect and then boost myself 1,000 times faster and then start working. Yeah, this really reminded me again. Thank you so much, yeah, for sharing that moment. I do not have any words more than what happened on that day. Even if I talk anything about it, I will, like I cannot justify what happened that day. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Arun Master. That was wonderful, actually. A beautiful session, and you put everything very well together. Because I can literally go through all these. Not just listening to this, we have to practice them in our daily life. Then only we'll become a master. So, yeah, this is really, really wonderful, Master. Thank you so much for taking your time and giving us your time and wisdom. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, Veta, over to you.
Yeah, thank you once again to all who has attended the session, and for smiling Master Arun for the session. And tomorrow's speaker will be Koti sir, and the topic will be overcoming personal problems and middle path. So I welcome you all for the session tomorrow, and have a good night. Thank you all.
Thank you, Veta. Thank you, Arun sir. Yeah, thank you.